internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Sign up today and get internet with a price for life. Keep your internet service monthly rate for as long as you keep your plan. Internet service monthly rate subject to continued plan availability.
Here for the Modern Sportsman, Minnesota's premier shooting range and gun shop down in Burnsville and up in Coon Rapids. It's permit to carry season, and Modern Sportsman is your permit to carry headquarters. They have the classes, education, and training necessary to certify you, taught by experts who want to make sure you're knowledgeable, confident, and above all else, safe. I took the class and I learned a ton. I know you will too. Modern Sportsman in Burnsville and Coon Rapids for you Northsiders. It's an awesome spot. Tell them Nordo from the Fan sent you. Go to themodernsportsman.com, themodernsportsman.com.
Warning, if you're thinking about surgery to fix your chronic joint pain, stop, because surgery can be risky, painful, and come with a lengthy recovery time. But there is an alternative, a groundbreaking therapy that revitalizes damaged tissue with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. QC Kinetics has successfully treated tens of thousands of patients, freeing them from pain in their knees, shoulders, hips, and other joints. Before you resort to invasive surgery, find out if you're a candidate for this advanced regenerative therapy by calling 952-592-1504. Don't let chronic pain dictate your life any longer, and don't risk surgery. Learn more about the joint pain therapy endorsed by professional athletes and available now to the public, but only for qualified candidates. To find out if you're eligible, request a free consultation from QC Kinetics. You owe it to yourself to learn more about this surgery-free alternative with no drugs and no downtime. Call QC Kinetics today, 952-592-1504. 952-592-1504.
Trusted exterior home improvements for over 70 years. Buildersandremodelers.com.
This report is sponsored by Newgate School. Changes lives for over 45 years.
Fan forecast.
Winter weather advisory starting tonight, 2 to 4 inches of snow possible.
Newgate School has turned donated cars into success stories. Over 45 years of helping Twin Cities underserved young adults learn automotive repair skills with zero tuition. Your vehicle donation can teach, fund, and provide transportation for single moms. Donate your car at newgateschool.org.
You're listening live to the Common Man, Dan Cole, on iHeartRadio and FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Don't miss out. One OK Rock is storming the Armory with their high voltage performance. Be there for an epic night of rock on June 7th with special guest Stand Atlantic. Check out our contest page to see how you can win your way in. That's KFAN.com. Keyword contest to enter today.
Couple 13-14 past. We call it Progrum Password. He's 10 to be. He'll be the host. Little B and myself, the Common Man. Excited and delighted to be joined by Kevin Falness of the Wild and Paul Charchian of Fantasy
Wild
Football
Radio Network, you should specify. He didn't play for the Wild.
Did I say played for the Wild?
I hope not.
The Wild.
Oh,
I think people probably read through that for sure.
he works closely with the Wild.
There you go.
And then, of course, there's Paul Charchian of Fantasy Football fame. How are you guys doing? Thanks for coming in.
I think excited and delighted. That might be a bit much. I dial that back a little bit.
We're okay with you guys being. Yeah, it's nice seeing you guys. It's okay. We're okay with you being here.
Exactly. Now, are you going to watch the Super Bowl?
Oh yes, I will watch.
You will watch the Super Bowl,
but I'm not a go. See, it probably, my the image people have of me how I watch sports. I don't like going to Super Bowl parties because I like watching the game. The parties are too distracting, and Peter hooting and hollering, and they're talking to you.
Well, you're going to the wrong parties.
Oh.
No, I don't want to go to a party. I want to watch the game and the commercials. Nobody talk to me.
Yeah.
There should be, in every Super Bowl party, there should be 2 TVs. One is for the casuals near the kitchen.
Oh, I see.
That's
right?
smart.
So,
Yeah.
And that's where, because the kitchen's always the buzz where the casual people are anyway, and that's so. Then there's the second TV for the people who really want to take in the game and the commercials, and they don't want people talking about school and kids and everything else through the whole thing.
I guess that makes sense.
If you do not have the ability to have 2 separated televisions, do not host.
Don't host.
Do not host.
I do. I will say, though, I still do like being all by myself, locked in on the game, and that's the way I like to watch them. I do.
Well, on behalf of the rest of us that might be at a Super Bowl party you could show up with, we appreciate you staying at home.
Yeah, very good. Thank you very much.
Would there be anything worse for you than being a credentialed Super Bowl
Oh, I did it
journalist?
once. Yeah, I would
Which
never
one?
want to do.
You hated it,
was
right?
the one that was here, 91. When it was
91?
Yeah, when it was Buffalo against
Washington.
Washington.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, and
Metrodome.
here's what was amazing. I'm working at the Forest Lake radio station. Just, it's fringe market. It's only broadcasting to that area. And all of a sudden, I decide on a whim. I go, I'm going to try to apply for credentials to the World Series. I'm getting credentialed U.S. Open in 91.
Wow.
I got credentialed for the playoffs in the World Series and the big game. They were all here once. And I'm just like pinching myself because I'm cover reporter. They're really into it. I'm just like, I get to go to the game. Now, of course, the football media area, I mean, if you're big time, you were in the football press box.
Yes.
But if you weren't, you were up in the nosebleeds and you were sitting in a regular chair. Auxiliary. But it was still cool to be there. I loved it. Yeah, so I did all that.
I was credentialed once. Not only was I not like in the main media area, I was not in the auxiliary nosebleed box.
In a shed.
Get this. My level of, for my credentialed media, I was under the field.
Oh, come on.
And had to watch it on a TV,
yes,
right?
watching it on a TV under the field. I didn't know there was such a thing as under the field. I assumed there was just dirt under these fields. Oh, no.
At that point, you probably wished you were at a Super Bowl party, even if it only had one TV.
Yes. At that point, I take it. Yes. This was Atlanta, like 99 or something. Couple things, if you don't mind. Couple of quick stories from this Atlanta. It was cold by Atlanta. Ideals of cold, right? So it's like 30 degrees or so. And they don't know what to do with 30 degrees. I clearly remember on the news. I'm back in my hotel room. It's the local news. They had a segment on how to wear a hat.
No, they did not.
How to put on and wear a hat. And then they transitioned from that into do not heat your house by bringing your grill in the house and starting your grill. Don't do that.
It's good advice.
Yes. And okay, one last thing on the Super Bowl and the weather. So I'm coming back late at night. Atlanta's got those big highways that are like 6 lanes each way, right? Correct. And it's 11, 12 at night. And all of a sudden, I'm on this big highway and it comes to a stop. Everybody stopped. And eventually, we stopped for a long time, and this is around a big sweeping curve in the highway. And eventually, we start getting out of our cars, and we're all just chatting with each other. And so then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just walk around the bend, and I got to go walk like a quarter mile to get around the bend so I can maybe see what's up because nothing's moving. Turns out they're salting the road. A guy has a bucket and a shovel.
You're making that up.
God.
He's salting a 6-lane highway.
You gotta be kidding me.
By hand with a pail of salt and a hand shovel.
Astonishing.
Yes.
How long were you there then?
For the week leading up to the Super Bowl and then under the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but how long were you on standing still? Was that for a week as well?
It was about 2 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. During which, by the way, the big concrete medians that separate the 6 lanes from each other, 3 different times, these Atlanta people have no idea how to drive on icy conditions. Yeah. 3 different times, a car came sliding into the cement barricades, sparks flying everywhere as the car is going into the barricade and continuing past us. Wow. Yeah. It's
little bumper cars out there too.
There was little bumper cars.
Oh yeah, those. There's the media day stories. Well, I got one real quick. The capable Carl Allen, who I started here with the fan doing weekends. He was working at the Forest Lake station with me. He was also at 97 point whatever. Then they were playing rock and roll music. Right, he was doing overnight disc jockeying on the side. He got a press pass as well. Okay. Well, he was in a different auxiliary. I was in the football press, but we want to watch the game together. So he just took his press pass, it was laminated, and he used some rubbing alcohol, changed his seating assignment to over where I was, and it was open because, Pittsburgh, it was Pittsburgh against Atlanta in the playoffs. And so all the media from both cities, they don't know who's going to win, so they all apply. Well, once Atlanta eliminated Pittsburgh, there were a bunch of seats open for Pittsburgh, so we got to go over there. But yeah, he just changed the seating system. It was pretty cool. Program password time, Tinneby. Let's go. Let's play.
Password. Come on, give the password. Give the password.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play Progrum Password. Here's your host, the very average and plain looking Tenna B. Hey, thank you. Welcome to Program Password. As always, you can watch Program Password at kfan.com/watch. This is your Program Password preview. Today it's Common and Lil B versus Paul Charchian and Kevin Falness. Common, you're one game under 500 after our loss last week. You're now 79 and 80 all time, but that 80 and 80 would be a nice little round record. Lil B, 85 and 66 all time.
Okay.
Wow.
You're really
you played
good.
this a lot.
Really good, aren't you?
Yes. She's very
The
good
two of
at
you
it.
as a team, you're 22 and 16 as teammates.
We're not bad.
terrible.
We played well together.
Yeah.
How come I've never been allowed to play with Barb? I played against Barb like 8 times.
You'll have to ask the matchmaker
ask
over
Tinneby.
there.
Well, you've never played with Kevin Falness. You got your wish.
Well, yes, because Mutz was not available. I wanted Kevin.
So I was thinking, Charch, because you are 10 and 3 all time.
Oh,
You have the 4th best record in the history of Program Password.
By winning percentage?
Yes, in winning percentage. You are a champion in 2023 of the Program Password Invitational, also in 2024.
And runner-up.
But I thought to
2022.
myself, you've always had really good teammates to work with, right? You've had Corey Cove, you've had Greg Swedberg for a tournament.
Here it comes.
So we needed to find out, how good are you, Charch? So we placed you with Kevin Falness today.
Yes.
Why are you taking shots at my partner right now?
agree.
We got to pump. I need to pump him up. I need the best Kevin I can get right now, and you're tearing him down.
Well, what I'm about to say is not shots, it's just facts. They're just statistics.
Okay.
Kevin is 4 and 12 all time.
You've won 4 times.
I have.
Yes.
Attaboy.
I have.
That's the 3rd worst winning percentage of all time in Program Password history.
I've
not the worst.
got the New York Post headline. If you guys do lose, Falness falls again. What do you think?
Or no, you just have
like
to
it.
spell Falness but with 2 L's.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Falness,
Also,
Funny
Kevin,
stuff.
you come in on a 2-game losing streak. You've
I
lost
do.
2. So
I do.
4
I'm
and
ready.
12 all time. Are we ready to play?
Let's
Yes,
play.
please.
All right, let's begin with Charch and Lil B. If you guys got the iPad over there, if you two could take a look, please.
Yes, sir.
Where my glass?
The password is line.
Is there somewhere I should be looking?
Could you guys see it?
No. Sorry. That's the. Okay.
Yep.
Aha.
All right, so then Charch, you're going to be in charge of handing it over to Kevin next, but make sure it's flipped upside down so he can't see it. Lil B, of course, we are gentlemen on the show. We allow ladies to go first. You've got the option here. You want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Oh,
All right, Lil B and Common for 10.
Dotted.
line.
Wow. All right. That's a great clue.
Thank you.
Kind of a layup.
Hey,
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
zip it, Falness.
you did answer
If I
very
would have said
quickly.
Maginot, would any of you have known?
No.
Hell is that?
Maginot line World War
I was
II.
thinking Mendoza line.
Well, that would work. Yeah.
That's another one.
Mendoza.
All right, Common and Lil B lead 10-0. Common and Falness. Take a look at the iPad. The password is where.
This is.
What are you throwing off?
No, this is so much better. Just the iPad's so
with
much better
the
than the
iPads.
old days
Yeah.
of the up and down and the volume and all that stuff. And
A lot of controversy
Yeah.
there, too.
yeah.
Falness, you're down 10 early. You've got the option here. What would you like to do? Also, take a couple inches to your left if you could. Sit a little closer to Charch for the sake
Falness.
of KFA.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah.
The money shot right here.
Falness, you have the
Ish.
option. What do you want to do, first or second?
We will go. I think we'll go first.
Very confident sounding. Falness and Charchian for 10.
Under.
Over.
Common and Lil B for 9.
Tupper.
Where?
Should have won second.
She was a good clue, but I would have said Tupper.
It's a good clue. I was asking myself, did he use enough inflection?
No,
Did
I
he
did.
go
I
opposite?
knew it
purposely
right
didn't
away.
use inflection.
Yeah, you did a good job,
Charch,
Falness.
you got to
Thank
coach him
you.
up a little bit.
Yeah.
Tend to be maybe Charch really isn't that good.
He
Well, we're
ain't
gonna
Corey
find out.
Cove, is he,
Yeah.
Charch? 19-0. Common and Lil B have the lead. Charch and Lil B, take a look at the iPad. The password is ACT. All right, Charch, you're down 19 points. The option is on you. What would you like to do here, first or second?
Second.
All right, Lil B and Common for 10.
Portray.
Act.
Wow.
Pretty well done.
It's like you were searching for that one, Lil B, and you came up with it last second.
I did.
Very good.
That's exactly what happened.
Can we go back to Super Bowl stories?
We're going to have some time to fill here shortly, so we'll do that in a little bit. 29-0. Common and Lil B. I'm guessing, Charch, you've never been down 29 points in the history of Program Password.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
All right,
But
Common.
in fairness, we haven't even had a chance
We've
at
had
two
one
of
guess.
them, so yeah.
Well, that is incorrect because
I passed.
You've had the option on the last
That's
two.
true.
Common and Falness, take a look at the iPad. The password is honey. All right, Kevin. The comeback starts now. You have the option. You're down 29 points. You got to move back to your left again a little bit, please. Get a little closer to Charch. Thank you. What would you like to do, first or second?
We're going to go first.
Okay.
All right, Falness and Charch for 10.
Suckle.
Honey.
Yes.
Bang, right there.
Nicely done.
See?
Nicely done. Perfect clue.
I would have never gotten honey off a suckle. I don't even get the. But that's.
What else would you go with, though?
How many things can you suckle? And that we can say
Well, okay.
on the
I
radio.
guess.
It's
I
a
still-
limited
I would
list.
Never have. That was wonderful. I mean, but I would never. He would have said suckle
Falness
to me. I would
comes
have
up
said, I
with
beg
two.
your pardon.
He comes up with 2 interesting clues every single game he plays.
By the way, just so we know, someone said Tupper is not a word. I just Googled it. It said Tupper as a name. It may refer to the name of a company or a place. So
There you
Tupper
go.
is a word.
It doesn't have to be a word, right?
Well, it's got to be a
it's
word.
gotta-
Unless it's
has
a
to be
brand
a
name.
word.
It has to be a word.
If it's
Yes.
a brand name, we allow that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Tupper
There's
is
a lot of unspoken rules in this game that I do not know.
Right.
Yes.
That's the beauty of it.
Yes.
We're like the NFL. We can choose if we want the Chiefs to win.
Correct.
29-10. Common and Lil B have the lead. Charch and Lil B, take a look at the iPad. The password is patch. All right, Charch, you're down 19. You can make this a one-possession game here. You have the option. You want to go first or second? No, you got to slide back to your right.
I know.
He's thinking.
Let the people see you pondering.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
We're going to go first on this one.
All right, Charch and Falness for 10.
Paw.
I don't even have a guess.
Is that
How would that
Well, I
not
don't
be
know.
2 words?
is that someone's name or something? 'Cause I don't even know if it's an illegal clue.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I want to challenge it because if we challenge, we're wrong.
If you challenge
we
it, you're
lose.
wrong, then you lose the points. So,
just don't.
all right, no challenge. Lil B in Common for 9.
Cabbage.
Patch.
What's pawpaw?
Yeah, there's a saying about a paw patch, and I was
I'm
just
very familiar with it.
yeah, the old paw patch, and I was thinking. Maybe, because you and I are in the same age range.
We are.
Maybe it would,
but
yeah.
we're not in the same galaxy when you talk about IQs, and that's the problem.
Well, no, that's not.
I guess you also could have argued you were saying Pawpaw, like in PAPA.
Pawpaw, yes.
So you could have gotten away with it, I guess.
PAW.
Yeah.
But yeah. It was a calculated risk.
It was a terrible clue.
Had I thought, it probably was. Had I thought of Cabbage Patch, I would have done that.
That was really good.
Cove would have
That
gotten
was
it.
good.
Cove would have answered it correctly.
Here we go.
38-10. Common and Lil B have the lead. Common and Falness. Take a look at the iPad.
And think about
please.
as much talking as we did to start. We're still
We're still on time.
Yeah.
It's going quickly. Common and Falness with the iPad. The password is Spike. All right, Kevin, down 28. You'll have the option for a while here now. You have the option. You want to go first or second?
First.
Well, that sounds a little more confident. I like that. Falness and Charch for 10.
Volleyball?
Spike.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
Nicely done.
That's what I was going to do, too. I was hoping he might miss that. I was going to say nail, and then he would have had it, but that was a great response. Well done.
There's some options, though, with volleyball. You get multiple answers. Bump, set, spike.
Court. Yeah.
All right, 38-20, Common and Lil B with an 18-point lead. Charch and Lil B. Take a look at the iPad. The password is AID. Charch, once again, you have the option. You can make this a one-possession game here. First or second, Paul?
Second.
All right, Lil B and Common for 10.
Band.
Aid.
Wow. You two are on fire.
You're on fire today.
I had Band-Aid and First Aid, and I'm thinking to myself, they're too ambiguous for somebody to nail it on the first try, and then we'll sweep up with the second.
Bad decision not to go first.
No. It's blown twice. It's blown up in my face.
Where are we at?
It's 48-20. Common will be with the lead at halftime. As always, you can watch the second half at Program Pass at KFAN.com/watch.
Back with more after this.
The second half of Program Password is next, and you can watch live on KFAN's social channels.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
94 eastbound at Broadway, disabled vehicle, right shoulder. 694 eastbound, disabled vehicle on entrance ramp from Victoria, right shoulder. Also, disabled vehicle at White Bear Avenue, right shoulder. From Highway 252 to Highway 36, 15 minutes. 35 northbound of Maryland Avenue, a crash, right shoulder.
651 Carpets Plus, we bring the showroom to you. Come on in. Here's how your free in-home estimate works. We bring you all the latest and greatest styles to complement your home. We use our state-of-the-art measuring system so we can give you the best price for your project on the spot. And we have thousands of products that you could have installed the next day. Call 651 Carpets Plus for your free in-home estimate.
Resorts, RVs, boats, pontoons. It's fun for the whole family. Show information at stcloudsportshow.com.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce. Hurlburt Heating and Plumbing is the largest and most preferred home services provider in western Wisconsin and is now providing service to the Twin Cities Metro. For over 65 years, we've provided plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical services and have earned over 4,000 five-star reviews in the process. Because at Hurlburt, our proudest moments are the ones that come after a handshake and a smile. We look forward to providing exceptional service near you. Hurlburt, here for you since 1959.
Concert starring Post Malone live from New Orleans. Super Bowl Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 Pacific. Watch on YouTube at youtube.com/NFL and hear it on the new and improved free iHeartRadio app, the exclusive audio home of the Super Bowl 59 YouTube tailgate concert.
No two people learn the exact same way. So how did Babbel become the award-winning language learning app? We thought of you, all of you. Take Sierra. As a visual learner, she uses Babbel's wordplay videos.
Today I'll share a quick lesson on shopping in French.
Merci beaucoup.
Internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Sign up today for an internet service monthly rate with peace of mind.
Across the aisles, from pantry products to frozen foods to delicious dairy and more. Your family will love it, guaranteed, or your money back. Shop Cub and save today. My Cub, my way. See store for details.
Believe it or not, the Golden Gopher softball team opens its regular season today at a tournament in Arizona. Minnesota's taking part in that field with Utah, Cal, Arizona State, and Miami of Ohio. Head coach Piper Ritter enters her 5th year at the helm and says her team's ready to go.
We have new blood into the Big Ten, and so it makes a different dynamic for softball. A lot of traditional great powerhouse schools have entered into the Big Ten. I think they're going to be more uncomfortable in the Big Ten than we are going to be having them in here. They have to do more travel. They might have to travel and play in a little bit colder places like us. And so for us, I don't think it feels any different except for we get to up our game in the Big Ten. But in the 2025, we're excited. Our student athletes, we just had a scrimmage this weekend, and I think they're ready to scrimmage someone else. So I'm excited to kind of see what our pitchers can do in the circle. If they can keep getting better and learning and keep developing their craft, I think we're going to be a really hard team to beat come Big Tens. And then just, in the positions, whether it's infield, outfield, we do have Taylor catching, but we have a freshman in Cam who will also catch as well. So we have some young blood in some places, and just getting them out there and getting them, collegiate experience.
That's Gopher head coach Piper Ritter, and that's the Golden Gopher Daily Update. I'm Mike Graham.
A platinum or gold dip rose from Arthur's Jewelers is the Valentine's Day gift that lasts forever.
Get ready for our 2025 iHeart Podcast Awards.
March 10th, we'll honor the very best in podcasting from the past year and celebrate the most innovative talent and creators in the industry. And you'll help decide who wins Podcast of the Year. Vote now at iHeartPodcastAwards.com.
Audible is a proud sponsor of the Audible Audio Pioneer Award. Explore the best selection of audiobooks plus podcasts and originals, all in one easy app. Audible. There's more to imagine when you listen. Sign up for a free trial at audible.com.
From the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios, this is Common on FM 100.3 KFXN, Minneapolis, St. Paul, The Fan.
Host of the Bad Friends podcast and comedian Andrew Santino is coming to the Pantages Theater this month. Tickets for the 9:30 p.m. show on the 21st are still available. For full details, head over to KFN.com. Keyword calendar.
Couple 13-14 pass. We're in the midst of program password as we get ready to ring in the 2 o'clock hour. I'm Common. Tenby is the host. Tenby, where are we at here right now as we get ready for the second half of program password?
Yeah, Common and Lil B lead Paul Charchian and Kevin Falness 48-20. As always, we played 80. And as always, you can watch the second half of program password at KFN.com/watch. Just want to give a big thanks to Zach Halverson and Nick Madden for allowing that to happen every single week for all their hard work.
Lecco and Nico
and Nico. Falness,
Yes.
Oh, for what now? Why would I say something like you've won before? You've won. Why does everybody want to pick on you?
Haven't you and I won together?
Yeah.
We played really well that time.
I'm not Muss. Muss is terrible. I'm a step above
trash.
Muss.
Yeah, he's trash.
I don't put it on my resume, but it's a fact.
Kevin has been the better of the two of us in so far.
No, he
this
can
game.
play.
He's done.
He
Well,
can
now
play.
I get honeysuckle. I get
Suckle.
it. Now I
Suckle
did
was
before.
brilliant.
What'd you do? Look it up during the break or
but
what?
when I put the two together, when I put honey before that, I've heard honeysuckle rose. It's a song even from the olden days, and I got it.
From
But,
the olden days.
but if I would have just heard
suckle,
I just the first thing would have been
Coming out of his mouth, it always sounds weird.
Yeah, I just I wouldn't have thought honey, but that was a great clue, and now I know why you got it. So anyway. There we go.
We ready to play?
Let's play.
Like I said, 48-20, Common and Lil B with the lead. We need Common and Falness. You two need to take a look at the iPad, please. The password is dodgeball. All right, Falness, you're down 28. It's time to make a run. Time for the comeback. You have the option. You want to go first or second?
We'll go second.
All right, Common and Lil B for 10.
Trench.
Ditch.
Falness and Charch for 9.
Stiller.
Ben.
Common and Lil B for 8.
Game.
I don't know.
Falness and Charch for 7.
Movie.
Common and Lil B for 6.
Avoid.
Dodge.
One chance to change it.
Dodger?
That was a long bell. That was a long buzzer.
Falness and Charch. What do we have for 5?
Movie.
Dodgeball.
Bang!
Oh. I didn't think that was one word.
Yeah, when I saw it, I didn't either, but he did. So, yeah.
How about the
Great
trench?
film.
Trench.
I don't know where trench was.
Trench is also it's similar to dodgeball with slightly different rules. We played it in like an old school elementary kid.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Boomer game, but it's similar to dodgeball.
I have heard that.
All right, 48-25. Common and Lil B still have the lead. Charch and Lil B, take a look at the iPad. The password is foam. All right, Charch, down 23. The option is yours. What would you like to do here, first or second?
We're going to go first.
Sounds very confident. Charch and Falness for 10.
Suds.
Soap.
Lil B and Common for 9.
Bubbles.
Foam.
That would have been my second guess.
Shoot. All right. Oh, were you going to say something, Con?
When they get that first one coming out of break, you got to stop them because a lot of times there's momentum. They'll get 2 or 3 in a row, and the next thing you know, you're backpedaling.
Yeah.
So that was good to get that one. Well done.
We can't have them getting haughty.
No, exactly.
All right, 57-25. Common, Lil B, you're 23 points away from a victory.
Is that right?
Common and Falness, take a look at the iPad. The password is chime. All right, Kevin, if my math is correct, you're down 32 points.
Oh, that's it?
The option is yours. What would you like to do, first or second?
We're going to go first.
All right, Falness and Charch for 10.
Wind.
The hell?
Common and Lil B for 9.
Ring.
Fire.
Falness and Charch for 8.
Bell.
Common and Lil B for 7.
Tinkle.
Falness and Charch for 6.
What's happening?
Ding.
Bell.
Common and Lil B for 5.
Win.
Ring? What is
We're
happening?
just giving each other's clues back to each other.
All right, last one. Falness and Charch for 4.
Don't sing anymore.
Clink.
Oh, my God.
My best clues are gone. That's all I
Wind
got.
was brilliant.
I didn't hear what
like a
Charch
bag
said.
of cats.
Wind chime.
Chime was the
Chime.
correct answer.
I don't know what else to
Chime.
say for chime.
I don't either.
I don't know, xylophone.
I think you guys are pretty good.
Xylophone.
I thought
Yeah.
wind.
Yeah, wind was really good.
No, yeah, keep doing that.
No, I love it. Wind. I thought he was
My
going to
God.
get it. I thought he was going
I
to
did
get 10
too.
points. I really did.
When you were first, I'm like, I can't believe he's going first on it. And then it was a brilliant clue.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, still 57-25. Charch and Lil B, take a look at the iPad. The password is fuel. All right, Charch, still down 32. You still have the option.
Yeah, first.
And he's going to go first. Charch and Falness for 10.
Accelerant.
Propel.
Lil B and Common for 9.
Gas.
Fuel.
Oh, wrong button. There we go.
You know what I wanted?
That's a great clue. I'm sorry, Charch.
You know what I wanted to say?
You have room to play with. You should have.
Yeah, you could have.
No.
All right, Common will be your 14 points away from a win. It is now 66-25. Just take Falness. You're down 41 points with one of the greatest program password players of all time as your teammates. Common and Falness. Take a look at the iPad. The password is robot.
I don't know why you cut our mics while they're looking at the clues. Are you worried that
I'm not. Well, your mics are. You can still be heard.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're just not hearing me
so
talk.
that we can't hear the word.
You can't hear me talk.
Well, yeah, but you're not saying the answer anyway. Oh, you're saying
it's going in the air.
Of course.
Everyone listening can hear it.
It's for the people.
Yes. Got you.
Falness.
Got you.
Down 41. You got the option. What do you want to do here, first or second?
We're going to go first.
All right, to get back on track, Falness and Charch for 10.
Machine.
Robot.
Yeah.
Nicely done. That kind of goes for a clue right there.
Because I don't
How
know
about that?
If you would have passed, I don't know what I would have done.
Well,
but the way you said it
it was all the way you said. If you had said machine, I could have gone anywhere.
I know, right.
Well
what
done.
What were you going to do?
I don't know what I would have done. I don't know what I would have done. I was glad you went first.
This whole acting thing, I'm not digging it.
No, you're really good.
Very outside my comfort zone.
Dude, that was fantastic.
Have you ever considered doing Shakespeare?
I've considered it a lot, and I'm not.
66-35, Common and Lil B have the lead. Charch and Lil B, take a look at the iPad. The password is tune. All right, Charch, you're down 31. You can make it a little scary here. Get them biting their fingernails a little bit. If you can get this correct answer, you have the option. You want to go first or second? Five seconds.
Second.
Just got that in. Lil B and Common for 10.
Harmony.
I'm sorry. Oh.
Charch and Falness for 9.
Dial.
Choir.
Lil B and after dial, you came up with choir?
No, I didn't have anything to correlate the two.
Lil B and Common for 8.
Guitar.
Chord.
Charch and Falness for 7.
Auto
tune.
There you go. Nice. Very good.
That was a good clue. That's a good clue.
You should have had it sound like an auto tune, though, like Falness would have.
Auto. Then I would have said mobile.
For the first time in this game, Charch and Falness have won 2 consecutive points.
Yes.
Is that right?
It's now 66-42. Ooh. We got ourselves a little bit of a game.
No, you're not going to double
Come on,
us up.
Common.
Common
No,
and
maybe
Falness for 10. Or excuse me. Common and Falness, look at the iPad, please. The password is nickel.
Oh,
all right, Falness.
Falness is making a
You
face.
can make this interesting here. You got the option. You want to go first or second? 5 seconds.
We're going to go first.
Oh, wow. Falness and Charch for 10.
Photograph.
Picture.
Common and Lil B for 9.
Band.
Nickelback.
One chance to change it.
Nickel. What's nickel? Is it? Okay.
I did not know Photograph was a Nickelback song.
I am proud not to
brilliantly.
know. Wasn't that the name of an REO Speedwagon song in the 70s?
I don't think
It was
so.
a brilliant impression, Falness.
Yeah, Falness.
Not
can you
comfortable
sing?
with that at all. No, I can't sing.
Ringo Starr also did a song called Photograph.
3 clues in a row.
I thought we were at that same age that Nickelback would be relatively easy.
You have not heard
Pretty proud not
Charch's
to have
taste in
listened to
music.
any
Well, that's
Nickelback.
true. You know
It's
what?
got
Yeah,
words
that's
and
true.
lyrics in it. He doesn't like
for
it.
starters.
Good point.
Here's where we're at. Common and Lil B, you have 75 points. So any correct answer that is 5 or more, you are victorious.
All 5 or more?
Charch or Charch and Falness, you are at 42. Charch and Lil B, take a look at the iPad. The password is Glacier. All right, Charch down 33. The option is yours. You want to go first or second?
I think we better control our own destiny here.
Going first?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Charch and Falness for 10.
Iceberg.
Titanic.
That's very appropriate.
Fair guess.
Lil B and Common for 9 in the win.
Rock.
Glacier.
Ball game.
It was the right clue. Sorry.
But it was vague enough that it would have been very hard to get.
Falness, you may have lost, but on the bright side, I think you passed an audition to sing with the Blenders.
Yes. I look forward to it.
Very good.
Yes.
Yeah, he could sing.
He could sing.
I'm not going to sing. And
I thought you were
can barely
very
play this
good
game.
today.
Well, thank you.
You guys did well. It was fun. And, and the best part, I say this to everybody. I just like if it's fun. You guys are both very good participants. You're good at the game, and you guys had fun.
This is what you say to somebody when you score 40 more points than they scored.
You got a good personality.
We just got the participation ribbon.
You're right. I guess it sounded like that, but I say that to everybody when they come in here. That's why we have you back, because you guys do a nice job of entertaining the audience. Lil B, thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it. We'll see you on the side of the break. Tenneby's got a keyword though.
I sure do. The fan wants to give you a shot to put $1,000 in.
Internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Sign up today and get internet with a price for life. Keep your internet service monthly rate for as long as you keep your plan. Internet service monthly rate subject to continued plan availability.